On May 30th, 1889, it began to rain in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. This was bad news. The spring had been very wet, and heavy rain in the mountains above the town burst a dam. The resulting flood killed over 2,000 people. Today, you can visit the site by driving from Hagerstown on Route 70 to either Route 56 or Route 219. Johnstown sits in the foothills of the Allegheny Mountains, and a large area of their western slope drains into the Stony Creek, the Conemaugh, and the Little Conemaugh rivers, all of which come together in Johnstown. Careless logging had weakened the watershed and increased the speed and volume of the runoff. It has always been known that these flood-prone valley areas were dangerous places to live in, but the lures of water power and transportation were too great. Johnstown had that and later added railroads. The canals waned as the related steel industry grew. The coal supply allowed the expansion of railroad-related steel production, plus barbed wire and other products. A railroad link to Pittsburgh allowed the new industrial aristocrats to consider vacationing in the cool mountains around Johnstown. The abandoned South Fork Reservoir had been part of the extensive water projects serving the locks on the canal. It seemed perfect for an exclusive resort and, with some repairs, would permit boating and the newly popular leisure activity of sport fishing. The original dam had been constructed carefully. 1. Large stones had been placed on the face to The original dam had been constructed carefully. 1. Large stones had been placed on the face to secure the packed earth. 2. A spillway at the side allowed the pressure of excess water to be diverted from the dam. 3. A drain in the lake allowed control of the water level through 4. A series of drain pipes at the base which could be opened, lowering the lake for repairs to the dam. Unfortunately, these features had been seriously compromised. The drain system had been abandoned and the pipes removed. The repairs effected by the new South Fork Fishing and Hunting Club of Pittsburgh did not help. The top of the dam was lowered to allow carriages to drive across. The spillway was not maintained, and a wire mesh screen was installed around it to keep the valuable fish with which the lake was stocked. This frivolous and unregulated manner The frivolous and unregulated manner in which this project was pursued led to a horrible disaster, vividly portrayed by the media of the time. The issues of unchecked private power and environmental damage are with us today. A lot of the town has been given over to the industry of commemorating this disaster. Many of the victims are buried here. A lot of the town has been given over to the industry of commemorating the disaster. Many of the victims are buried here in this cemetery.